In this episode, I'll delve into Japan's rich history, from its ancient origins to the era dominated by the aristocracy. We'll even touch upon the legendary samurai, ancient leaders of Japan, Stone Age Jomon period. Over 300,000 years ago to 300 BC, chiefs and tribal leaders existed in Japan during the Stone Age and Jomon period. As societies formed, the need for leadership naturally arose. Jomon pottery and archaeological sites reveal the characteristics and culture of each tribe. Therefore, it's believed that each tribe had its own unique culture and leaders. During the Jomon period in Japan, Yayai period, 3rd century BC to 3rd century AD. During the Yayai period, a female leader named Himiko is said to have existed and led a country called Yamatai-goku. Chinese historical records mention Himiko as the leader of a country named Yamatai-goku. Himiko is also said to have played a diplomatic role, sending envoys to China. Therefore, it's thought that Himiko was a powerful leader during the Yayai period, leading Yamatai-goku. Kofun period, 3rd to 7th centuries. During the Kofun period, the emergence of the Yamata regime, akin to a royal family, marked a significant shift in power dynamics. The Grand Kofun tumuli, particularly the immense front-recessed circular mounds, symbolize the might of dominant families and rulers. It's believed that during this time, Japan was under the influence of the Yamata regime and the powerful tribes subordinate to it. Europe during the same period. Simultaneously in Europe, the landscape was rapidly changing. The vast European continent saw tribes and nations coexisting, competing, and vying for power. The Roman Empire reached its zenith during this era, but soon faced decline due to the invasion of Germanic tribes and internal challenges. This period in ancient Europe was marked by significant historical fluctuations, with the rise and fall of the Roman Empire and the emergence of new powers. Asuka period, circa 592 to 710. During the Asuka period, Buddhism was introduced to Japan, largely due to the efforts of Prince Shotoku, a visionary statesman. Recognizing the potential of external cultures and ideas to strengthen Japan, he championed the adaptation of Buddhism. Prince Shotoku formulated the 17-article constitution, a foundational guideline for governance, which emphasized the values of Buddhism. Under his guidance, Buddhism began its deep integration into Japanese culture and politics. The Nara period, 710 to 794. During the Nara period, a monumental Great Buddha was erected, symbolizing both the emperor's might and the influence of Buddhism. Constructed at Tadaiji Temple, this Great Buddha stands as one of Japan's most iconic Buddhist statues. The fusion of imperial power and Buddhist philosophy significantly shaped the nation's cultural and political landscape. Emperor Temmu and Dokyo. Buddhism's influence extended into politics, often through the patronage of powerful families and figures. Notably, Dokyo, a priest, became a key political figure, leveraging his relationship with Empress Komyo. As a trusted advisor, he played a pivotal role in shaping policies and furthering Buddhism's reach. The intertwining of Buddhism and politics became a hallmark of this era. Europe during the same period. In a parallel to Japan's embrace of Buddhism, Europe during the same period witnessed Christianity rising to prominence. To solidify kingly power, Christian tenets became intertwined with governance. A prime example is Charlemagne, a formidable medieval European king. Under the aegis of Christianity, he was crowned and expanded Christendom, often clashing with Islamic powers. Just as in Japan, the fusion of religion and politics in Europe had long-lasting implications. Aristocrats in Heian-kyo. In the heart of Heian-kyo, during the vibrant Heian period 794-1185, aristocrats didn't just live life, they made it an art form. Immersed in luxury and power, these elites painted their days with meticulous detail, right down to their kimonos, which changed with the seasons, reflecting nature's palette. Imagine an era where every day was a celebration of opulence, where every moment was soaked in grandeur and the theatrics of courtly life. Conflicting powers. As time rolled on, the winds of change began to blow. While once the aristocrats held the reins, now the insane rule of the emperor and the formidable samurai began to cast long shadows across the land. Amidst the backdrop of a rapidly evolving economy and intricate land politics, samurai, like Minamoto no Yoshi and Taira no Kiyomori, weren't just warriors, they were becoming the new power brokers of Japan. This period was a game-changer, marking the dawn of the samurai era, Buddhism and the nobility. For the Heian aristocracy, Buddhism wasn't just a belief system, it was a heartbeat. This profound connection birthed architectural wonders like the Byadoan Phoenix, a symbol of where divine meets the regal. Dive into literature, and the tale of Genji emerges as a testament to this era, weaving Buddhist teachings into its intricate tapestry. Every page, every stone from this time, whispers of the intimate dance between Heian art and Buddhism. Europe during the same period. And while Japan danced to its own tune, Europe was humming a song of its own. From the Normans changing the rhythm in England to the deepening chords of conflict between Eastern and Western Christianity, Europe was a stage of ceaseless action. The Crusades weren't just wars, they were a manifestation of a continent in flux. Just like the Heian period, Europe was a whirlwind of events, shaping history as we know it. Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333. In the Kamakura period, samurai took center stage. The Kamakura shogunate was established by Minamoto no Yoritomo in Kamakura, marking a shift from the aristocracy-centered politics of the Heian period to samurai dominance. Muromachi period, 1336 to 1573. During the Muromachi period, politics returned to Kyoto. Temples and shrines, now heavily involved in politics and the economy, grew in power. Notably, Shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu commissioned iconic structures like the Kinkakuji Temple, symbolizing the era's blend of culture, politics, and religious influence. Samurai and Buddhism. Samurai warriors, seeking peace of mind both in battle and posthumously, deeply engaged with Buddhism, especially the Zen and Pure Land sects. Practices like Zen meditation and Jodoshu Nembutsu became vital spiritual supports, profoundly influencing the samurai way of life. Europe during the same period. Europe experienced a profound transformation, transitioning from the end of the Crusades and the Middle Ages to a Renaissance rooted in Italy's cultural revival. The discovery of the New World by Columbus heralded the Age of Discovery, reshaping European values, interests, and horizons. This video explained the ancient times of Japan and the beginning of the samurai and Europe at that time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like this video. History Spectrum.